what I'm saying? Like, down here in Houston, people have asked me before, man, it seems like Houston's, Christian rap scene, it seems like y'all got something, it seems like it's real prominent or whatever, and, why do you think so? And I believe because of the roots of it, the roots of our rap scene is boots on the ground, mission work, real ministry, and then we rap about that. You know what I'm saying? At least that's the heart of it. And so that's how Grace Love Mercy came about, man. I believe that we're all under the divine grace, love, and mercy of the Lord. So from the stripper to the prostitute to the D-boy, to the soccer mom to the pastor, it's all the same grace, love, and mercy. And I really wanted to paint a picture so that we didn't see it any different. I feel like sometimes we can look at each other in society and say, oh, that person's less than, or oh, she's this, or oh, he's that, or their sin is worse than my sin, or I'm not that bad, or, you look at a murderer, you're like, well, I get angry, but I ain't that bad. I ain't never killed nobody. When if we genuinely look at it, man, it's the difference between not now one of us. It's just the grace, love, and mercy of the Lord that's keeping all of us. We all deserve that. And I believe that we can genuinely, wholeheartedly believe that we're all the same, but it's the grace, love, and mercy of God that has, quote unquote, separated what we look like. Then we can look at each other with a whole heart and an honest heart and say, man, you're my brother, you're my sister. Let's do this together. Versus, look at him or look at her, with kind of this taste, about the situation. So understanding that, man, and then doing work with these teams and these believers and unbelievers alike in the city, I was like, man, I want to paint a picture through the spirit of God's grace, love, and mercy, and give us something to shoot for.
Okay, cool, man, cool. Definitely like the background of how that felt. Okay, let's jump into this. For you, with all the all the features you got on the album, how did your features come about? Like, how did you go about deciding, well, yo, this is who I want to get on this one. This is who I need on. This is how who I want to get on this one, and and so forth. So for you, like, how did you really decide this is who I want on each track?
Right. Yeah. So, man, I genuinely believe, in not compromising a song for a feature, So, but all of the features that I wanted to get, I couldn't hear nothing else on the song. You know what I'm saying? I heard, I might have heard two or three different artists on the song, but like I didn't hear Drake Murray on Body in the Trunk. Like I wouldn't have wanted to put Drake Murray on Body in the Trunk, because that's not what I heard. And so that was the first step, hearing the music and going, man, who fits this? And so for like Black Hearts, all I could hear was Drake Murray. You know what I'm saying? Like, him painting that picture, and him, me and Drake Murray being from the same hood, the whole nine. Me and Dre actually have that's my homie, that's my big bro. And so we have a relationship outside of music. And I've been knowing Dre for probably 3 years now. I met him at South by Southwest a few years ago, and it turns out we went to the same middle school, and he knew my cousins and all of this stuff. I didn't know none of that. And so we started chopping it up since then, and just the whole time, I always said I'm never going to ask for a feature until it's right. And Black Hearts was the first time that it was right, you know what I'm saying? And so we did Black Hearts, and he sent over that 48-bar verse, you know what I'm saying? And it was live, and so that was that one. Of course, Reconciled, the No Brainer, that's my homie. You know, I just love making good music for him. Talented, his heart is beautiful. You know, that just made sense for the kinfolk and the Cheers roll. And then with the big homie Tizzle, me and Diz linked up a while ago. I don't know, maybe a year or so ago. I'm not sure. We actually went up and helped shoot some video stuff, and you know, went to a couple shows with him, and you know, just built a relationship, just talked, you know, and realized, man, we both, you know, from the same place, you know, just from different cities, and also got the same heart to reach, you know, reach these urban spots and these, you know, under-encouraged and at-risk teams that, you know, got the same heart. So we just built on there. And the big thing with Diz is, you know, he's always tried to help me, guide me, and, you know, put stuff on game. You know, he gave me several ideas even with the project, like, oh, you should try to do this, or you should try to do that with it. You know, and I took a lot of that advice. I'm like, you know, because if you look at the game, you got to respect Diz and what he's been doing. So I saw him in Houston. We had a show together. Sent him the Body in the Trunk record. He was like, I love it. You know what I'm saying? And he had it back to me not too long from that. And it was dope. And then some of the production, man, like Chief Beats, you know, a.k.a. The Kraken, you know, that was a relationship. I met him at a show in Dallas with Tizzle and Rick, and we started building from there. He invited me down into his house, and, you know, went down there for a couple weekends and made some good music, man. And, you know, it was nothing but love from him. The homie Incredible, you know, Mr. Incredible, who just did some stuff on Lupe Fiasco album, did some stuff for Trade the Truth, and, you know, Wayne and so forth and so on. And he's a believer, you know, and so he also did Never Would Have Made It track for Reconcile. And he did the Never Would Have Made It track for Reconcile. And we met and chopped it up, man. And dude has an amazing heart. And I'm hoping to work with him even more, you know, on some personal level stuff. And that came about like that. So the Lord just really set everything up, man, and allowed it to be, bro.
Okay, cool, man. Cool. Let's get into this as well. Always like to find out this from artists that I have on. For you, who is somebody you never had, you know, that you haven't had the chance to work with yet, that in the future, you know, if the you know, the right time presented itself and everything, somebody that you may, you know, want to, if everything was able to work out right, be able, you know, want to work with possibly in the future.
Man, that's a long list, man, because there's a lot of cats that I haven't worked with that I want to, you know. So that's a long list, man. Anybody on Collision Records, you know what I'm saying? Like Alex Faith, Swoop, Christian Gray, that dude's so dope. You know, them cats like Andy Mineo, cats like Pro, of course, working with a dude like Craig, No Malice, Yavis. I never worked with Yavis before. I would love to work with Yavis. Man, and these cats in my city, you know what I'm saying, and I really believe we could do work with. My homie Pyrex, we friends, but we ain't never worked together yet, you know. The homie J-Dog, and it would be dope to chop it up with a dude like Crit. Man, it's a lot. Like that list, that's a long list, man. Because I'm just getting started. So yeah, that was a snapshot of just a few people, and I'm leaving out. I know I'm leaving out so many. Eshawn Burgundy, Seven, Dizzle. I could name some forever, bro. A lot of those dudes are dope. I think it would be good music.
Okay, cool. Let's get into this as well. For you, when you're not in the studio or when you're not writing or doing something ministry-wise, what is something that you like to get into doing, you know, when you have a little bit of free time? What are you doing when you got some free time?
Yeah, man. When I got pregnant with my wife, I got married in March. So, my wife, I love my wife to death, man. Me and my wife are great friends, you know. And so I love spending time with her, man. Just, bro, me and her, ice cream, the couch, and heaven. That's, you know, that's a piece of heaven smiling down on us. Just any time spending time with my wife, man, and with my family in general. I got a little brother, you know, he just turned 10 yesterday, and he plays football, and, you know, he's a little entertainer himself. So, you know, spending time with him, man, my other brothers, my mom, man, I like fishing too, bro. I really want to me and my wife want to get heavier into fishing, man. So, you know, we went like last week or whatever after the album dropped, like a week after we went fishing. That was dope. And then I genuinely enjoy the you know, frontline, the discipleship aspect, you know. So that's not even work for me, you know. Just wanting to get deeper in the ministry part of the game, and not just the ministry part for it, going out and preaching the gospel, but, you know, rocking with my homie Jamarcus, who helped exclusively produce the Grace Love Mercy album. You know, he's like a financial guru, you know what I mean? But, like, you know, linking up with him to see, you know, what needs to be done for the kingdom. You know, I rock at Resurrection Houston, my church that's here in Houston or whatever, and being more in depth with them. So, you know, man, I can name, you know, for another hour other things that I would love to do, man, whenever I get a break, or try to do when I get a break. But those are just a few.
Okay, cool, man, cool. Definitely, man, definitely enjoy fishing myself, man. My dad just got a boat not long ago, so me and him stay being out on the boat as much as we can, man. Just really got into fishing myself. Wasn't too big of a fisher before that. Would go out every now and then. But now that my dad's got the boat, man, we stay going out and fishing and stuff. Now, man, if people want to catch you out at a show or something, what are maybe you know, any future shows that you have planned coming up?
Yeah, man, we need to upload these too. Like yesterday, we got to get better at that. But yeah, we got a show here in Houston with Jay Sun. Me and the homie Reconcile got a show with Jay Sun here in Houston. I'm gonna post that. Jay Sun, I already posted it, but I'm gonna post the location and time and stuff. It's a free show. And then that's on the 24th of August. Then on the 25th of August, we got a show at St. Joseph Baptist Church in Houston. That's on the 25th. Then on the 31st, we're gonna be in East Texas at the Sunfest. It's I can't remember the name of the spot. We're gonna post all this stuff on frontlinemovement.com. But it's in East Texas, man, on the 31st. And then September 7th, me and Dre Murray gonna be in Austin. September 7th. September 14th, me and Dre gonna be back here in Houston. Also with Willie Moe Jr. here at Legacy Church. The homie Von One will be putting that on. And then some stuff I'm forgetting too. But yeah, that was a few snapshots. And we'll have all that up within a couple of days on frontlinemovement.com too, man. So frontlinemovement.com, y'all can check out them show dates.
Okay, cool. Okay, so if people want to get at you, you know, on Twitter or Facebook, or get at you, possibly a feature or something, how would people go about being able to reach you?
Yeah, man, all of the info is frontlinemovement.com. They got the Facebook, the Twitter, the email, got the whole nine on there. The Twitter is @CoryPaulMusic. Instagram @CoryPaulMusic. Facebook is official Cory Paul. email is CoryPaulMusic@gmail.com. SoundCloud, Cory Paul. So,